So you have been supporting Man United for a decade.
Imagine.
And what do you get in return?
I've never done any other work outside journalism. But I think if Kauthar was not a journalist today, I think she would have been a businesswoman or something.
What kind of business do you think you will have ventured into?
I work for BBC Somali now, but I never thought I would work for a Somali-speaking media.
Hello viewers, welcome to my YouTube channel, Suleiman Bukhari. Today I have for you a very famous journalist from Northeastern region. My guest is none other than Kauthar Mohamed Abdullahi. Kauthar works for BBC. She has also worked for other radio stations. I will be interviewing her about her journey into journalism, what has motivated her to choose this career path. First, allow me to welcome Kauthar Mohamed to my YouTube channel and to this interview. Let us start by telling us who is Kauthar Abdullahi.
I am Kauthar Mohamed Abdullahi, known as Kauthar Indho. I'm a journalist. I'm a presenter. I come from Wajir. My education background, primary and secondary, I started in Wajir. And then I came for my university in Nairobi. I worked in Wajir, but not that long. And yeah.
Then you transitioned to Nairobi. You work with KBC, especially the Somali service.
Yeah, before KBC, I joined, I started working with Wajir Community Radio. It's a community-based radio in Wajir. I worked there in 2016, and then in 2017 I applied for a job here in KBC. I worked with 15 FM, the Somali-speaking
radio station
owned by KBC. I worked in 2017 till I think around June, July there. And then I joined BBC Somali as a freelance journalist. I worked with them for 10 months. That's from 2018. I was working with them as a freelance till around October, November there. Then 2019, I got a full job there up to now.
And now
that's where I'm staying.
And now you are senior broadcast journalist in BBC.
Presenter, yeah.
Presenter. That is quite impressive. I would like you to share with us your journey into journalism and what motivated you to pursue this career path.
Okay, I think I loved this job while I was still young. Even my teachers in high school and primary, they used to tell me, Kauthar, one day you will become a journalist, especially in the secondary stage where we used to write, there used to be set books in high school, I think Form 3 and Form 4. I forgot something. I completed Form 4 in 2013. 2013? Yeah.
Okay.
So there was that set book.
To some, 2013 is just yesterday. To others, it's a bit far. Yes, long.
So there was that set books you used to read. I used to read and write a lot. I remember in primary I used to write a very nice insha, very nice composition.
Yes.
In secondary I was the best or the second best or the third. And it comes to, I was good in languages. So in Swahili and English both. Maybe that's why. Because we're speaking a lot of English in Swahili in this country.
Yes.
So that's why they were saying one day you will become a journalist. Based on how I used to read and write, and how I used to read those set books. We used to go into groups. Yeah. Then someone is selected to read. You know, the way I used to read like a journalist.
So always your hand was up whenever it comes to read the books. Yeah. So what are those set books that you did in high school?
Do I even remember? Set books for Swahili?
Yes.
Mitengano. Was it in Mitengano?
Utengano.
Okay. At least I remember that there was Utengano. And then the set books.
English, the river between by Ngugi wa Thiong'o.
You even remember the artist?
the other? Yes.
Yeah. That's where the journey started now.
I would like to know, why it not journalism? In what other field right now?
I was a journalist all through my work, all through my life, right from when I finished my high school.
Yes.
I finished high school, as I said before, in 2013. In 2014, I was volunteering for a community radio in Ojia. So after volunteering, you know, I was in that field up to now. I've never done any other work outside journalism. But I think if Kauthar was not a journalist today, I think she would have been a businesswoman or something.
What kind of business do you think you will have ventured into?
I'm not sure. There are quite a lot. I don't want to share them here, but maybe in the future we will see them.
Okay, we will wait.
Yeah.
We will wait when that time will
I'm
come.
hoping.
Yes.
Yes.
Were there individuals, mentors, be it family or fellow journalists, who have inspired you or helped you along the way?
When it comes to helping, I used to work hard a lot. It's all about hard work. After that, I was supported by my family, especially my mom. And yes, mentors are also there. When it comes to, when you want to be a journalist, there's that someone, you're like, I want to be that person
Like
one
him,
day, one time.
or like her.
I work for BBC Somali now,
Yes.
but I never thought I would work for a Somali-speaking media. So I thought I would be more into English and Swahili than Somali. But when I did a lot of practice, I can say I practiced a lot.
Yes.
My writing was good, and my reading was also okay, but not that much fine and all that. But at the end, did a lot of practice. That's why I ended up being a Somali journalist. So my mentors, we have quite of them. Mostly used to, there's those interesting programs that used to come through KBC. KBC was, I mean, it was reaching. It had a big reach. It was reaching Ojia and its environs, I can say, other than the other stations. KBC was popular in Ojia during my time. Used to listen to KBC, used to listen to the likes of Bonnie Sambi and Cynthia Onyango on their morning show. For the Somali speaking, also they are there.
So as a young girl in high school who aspired to become a journalist, I'm sure there were some people that you wanted to be like them, although you have mentioned some of them. Did you have a role model that you are looking up to him or up to her and wanted to be just like them?
Not a specific person.
Yes.
It was just a general stuff. I could listen to this presenter, I could listen to this show, I could love it. There are quite of them. Now, some of them, I don't even remember their names. Maybe some of them are not even journalists today. Some of them, maybe they died or something. Yeah, I can't specify them at the moment, but there were a couple of them.
Yes. Now that you are in BBC, you have worked with other 2 radio stations. So I would like to know, for the benefit of my audience, what kind of journalism do you practice?
Mine is all about news. It's pure news, nothing else. The news itself varies.
Yes.
I do the presentation work. Sometimes I produce. When you're a presenter, my role is I do take interviews, sometimes edit them, write the cue for your story, and present it to the audience. That's basically what I do.
Yeah. Sometimes back when you were with us in 15 FM, you used to present a sports program. So I would like to know what led you to be a sport journalist at that time.
Okay, that time, I just used to love sports, maybe I can say. There's that show that used to be aired on Saturday and Sunday.
Yes.
It was a pure sports program. I used to do it. I was feeling it was perfect program ever. Then I just deeply went into sports, and that's it. Sports is not something hard. It's something that anyone, male or female, I can understand.
But those time in 2017, I think there were no that non-female sport journalists. And you
Maybe because of the program. You know, some programs you learn a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, I learned through that
So
program.
what kind of reaction did you used to get from the audience, from
the audience
colleagues?
used to love it.
Okay.
They used to come days. Kauthar is coming, for the sports program. Especially the boys used to love it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I miss it.
Now we have more Somali female journalists presenting sports programs. If you look back when you were alone, I think at that time, if not in all Somali media, maybe the Kenyan media, you are the only lady who used to present sport. But now we have several ladies who present sport. So if you compare to when you were alone in the field and now that we have more females, what is your reaction to this?
Yeah, I like it. Nowadays you can see a lot of girls. I think it's because of the internet, because of the digital media, where we are heading to. Every house now there's TV. Sometimes back, even getting a TV was something very hard. I think because of the digital world, girls understood. We have boys in the family. They maybe inspire you to watch it, support clubs and all that. Yeah. I think it's because of the world changing and the media stuff.
Let's move on. Since you have joined journalism, what will you say has been the biggest challenge that you have faced in all those years that you have been presenting or reading news?
No, I don't remember any big challenge that I faced. Maybe they were just mere impacts, and I ever came through. So there's not that much challenge. I don't remember any.
Is it hard to be a journalist?
No, a big no. It's all about hard work and where you want to find yourself and maybe count in the next 3-4 years. Where do I want to find myself? If you want to become a journalist, it's a very easy task, and you can do it, just hard work.
People complain a lot about their work, their career, about challenges that they encounter from the different paths that they have choose. So what is that one thing that you think is keeping you motivated and is making your work very easy?
I think I know where I belong, so don't force yourself into something that you cannot do. If you find it difficult, just leave it, try another one. Just know where you belong, that's it.
So your argument is once you have passion for the career that you have choose, practicing it will be very easy for you.
Practice is the best, and hard work.
How are you giving back to your community?
A lot. We speak to thousands of people in a day. It's I don't know, unexplainable. But we do give back with the news, the current news, what's going on in the world, in Somalia, in parts of the other world.
Are there girls that you are mentoring, that you are holding their hands, who want to become journalists?
Yes, personally I know some of them. Some that I don't know, they always look for me, text me on maybe Facebook and TikTok, and maybe some get my numbers and call me. And I always tell them the way, the best way.
What do they ask you mostly?
Well, they ask me, I want to become a journalist like you. One day, one time, work in a big station like BBC. So what can I do? Where can I start? So I do tell them the best steps that they can take.
Receiving all those messages, feedbacks through your different social media that you have huge followers, how did those flattering messages, girls seeking your advices, makes you feel?
Makes me feel proud, makes me feel good. Yeah, I am proud. That's the word.
We are proud of you. I'd like to know, in 5 years from now, where do you want to be? Where do you want to see? Where do you see yourself in 5 years from now?
Oh my God, I don't have much plans in the next 5 years, inshallah. But I think I will be somewhere different, maybe, but still in the media industry. I hope so, if all things work best.
We came to the end of our interview. My last question: what advice will you give to your young self who aspires to become a journalist?
As I said before, work hard on your career. Have dreams. Make your dreams come true. Yes. Hard work.
Yes.
And motivation.
I wanted that to be the last question, but I remember that you are also a football fan. Mm-hmm. So I would like to know which team do you support and why that team?
I support the big team.
Which one is that?
I support Manchester United. That's my club.
Why Man United?
I chose it because when we were so young, my brothers used to support United, and I think Arsenal and Manchester United were the clubs that had the most supporters back then, unlike any other club. So they were either Arsenal or Manchester United.
So you wanted to be part of that big fans?
It was just the other day, by the way. Let me not put it that far. It was back in. I started supporting these football clubs after high school. That's in 2014.
Okay.
It used to. It's just been the other day.
10 years ago.
Roughly, yeah.
Yes, a decade. So you have been supporting Man United for a decade.
Imagine.
And what do you get in return?
We are winning. We are getting a cup.
But this day,
2025, 2026.
But these days these days your team is not performing that well.
No. We are doing
that discourage you.
We're doing a very big comeback. Now we're bringing a new manager, and all will be well.
That's
we're also
just
going to beat Chelsea today.
That is just being optimistic.
So we believe we will be the biggest club and take a cup in 2025 and 2026, somewhere there.
Viewers, that is the end of my interview that I had with Kauthar Indho. I hope you have enjoyed. Till we meet again, bye bye.